Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Project Gaming and Fly here. Welcome to another video today. That's right, guys. So, PTFS just came out with a game-changing update, alright? And we also have a new remodel in this game. So, first things first, we have, voila! The Boeing 767 remodel. That's right, guys. The 767! As you can see here, finally got a remodel. Yeah. Alright guys, don't mind that. That was just a little funny intro. But anyway, seriously, what's up guys? Project Gaming and Fly here. So today, that's right, we're going to be checking out the brand new Boeing 767 remodel, as well as another game-changing update in PTFS. So let's go ahead and let's get into it right here. So as you can see, we have it right here, and as you can probably tell, it looks a lot bigger than the previous one. It does actually look noticeably bigger and stuff, and it just looks really nice overall. So we got as usual, the landing gears right here. Very nice landing gears, and there's a specific reason why I'm saying that, guys. We will find out later. So that's the nose gear, and these are the main landing gears right here. Wow, these are such good quality. I swear, Orange always does a good job. And we have the wings right here. We also have the wonderful winglets, my favorite part of airplanes. I like winglets a lot. We also have the engines right here. These engines are General Electric engines. I don't know which ones these are, though, but if anyone knows, please comment down below. But yeah, these are General Electric engines right here. And then we have a very nice cockpit nose, or not cockpit nose, but yeah, very nice nose on the plane right here. Looks very nice. It looks a little bit similar to the 777, honestly, but I could be wrong. And we have the tail over here. Very nice detail on the tail right here. APU on the back, and we got the exit path right here for the wing exits. And then we're gonna go into the cockpit right now. So let's hop in the cockpit. Very nice 3D detailed cockpit. But I think this is, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think this is just the 757 cockpit, because apparently what I've been told is the 767 is like the cockpit is pretty much the exact same as the 757. So in other words, if you're like if like, let's say someone is a 757 pilot, that means they can automatically fly the 767. I don't know if I'm saying that correct, guys, but just comment down below if I have the right idea. But anyways, very nice detailed cockpit. It does have the winglets text right there. I don't know if that's a thing in real life also, and I don't know what purpose it serves. Please comment down below if someone also knows, please. I would really appreciate it. But anyways, so this is the cockpit right here. We got the jump seats. Now we're gonna go into the cabin. So it's the standard usual, so it's a 1x2x1. This is the first class right here. Very nice seats right here and stuff. Oops. So this is the entire cabin right here. Looks very nice. So that's the passenger variant of the 767 right here. And then right here, we have the freighter variant of the 767. So like always, like with any cargo aircraft, you have the opening cargo door right here and stuff. I'll hop inside real quick. It's just this area right here. And then there's just the inside of the 767. The cargo floor right here with the standard opening cargo door. So the freighter looks very nice. And now the next one is the tanker one right here. So for those who do not know, the original one was just called the KC-767, but this one is actually what's called the KC-46 Pegasus. Yeah, if you guys did not know, there is another version of like the tanker 767 called the KC-46 Pegasus. I think the Pegasus is newer than the KC-767, and I don't know what the exact difference is, guys, but if anyone knows like the main difference between the KC-46 and the KC-767, just comment down below. But yeah, so it did get remodeled to the KC-46 Pegasus. I do actually like this plane, actually. And there's the cockpit right here. And then wow, the interior looks very interesting. We have like and this is what the interior looks like, by the way. Just figured I'd point that out. And then where is it? Oh. And there's the cargo door right here as well, with the floor. And then, and as I was saying, yeah, so This is the cockpit, and this is the inside of it, which looks very, very nice. And then we have the bottom right here of the plane. We have some yellow, red, and green and white, and we have a yellow line that's going across. I also don't know like what this is for. If anyone also knows, just please comment down below. So this one has both the drogue and the boom on it as well. And on the topic of that, I'll show you guys here. This is another part of the update. So let's say you go into the military section, right? We're gonna go into so if you look right here, it gives you like an icon of like what the plane actually uses, so that way you don't have to like, you know, look it up on the internet. So like for instance, the PA Poseidon, so that's the boom right here, and the Sukhoi Su-57, that's to indicate that it uses the drogue, so that way you know like which one it is and stuff without having to like, you know, figure it out. It's just a good quality of life feature there and stuff, to be honest. Another thing too is the mini map also got updated, so it looks like this, and you can move it around, and you can zoom it in like this. You can move it around like this, and this just gets rid of the lines. Basically, this is for like if you're setting up for an approach, so you can like prepare in advance. Basically, a very nice quality of life feature here. It just makes the mini map much nicer. I swear, the mini map is just getting better over time, guys. I'll tell you all that. Very, very nice. So that's the mini map feature right there. And now we're gonna go on to the massive part of the update, which is what we've all been waiting for, folks. Let's do it. Okay, so I am very realistically, guys, gonna taxi to the runway, and yes, I am not a taxiway takeoff player in PTFS. I actually do this very realistically. So I am taxiing the Boeing 767 to the runway right now. But I'm just gonna go ahead and speed it up here so you guys don't have to wait for so long. Okay, so I am holding short of runway 07 right now, so my flaps are lowered right here, so we are now going to go ahead and line up for takeoff right here, because guys, this is the game-changing update of PTFS we've all been waiting for. So I am going to very realistically, extremely realistically line up right here, because I'm a realistic PTFS player, of course. I don't just take off from the taxiway, totally. Yeah, totally right, guys. Okay, so position and hold right here. And we are going to take off. So let's do this. Alright. 80 knots. Oh, that was weird. V1. Rotate. V2. Alright, guys. So we have took off now. So positive rate, gear up. Oh my god, guys! That's right! PTFS finally has animated landing gear. Wow. Guys, that is just incredible. Yep, that's right, guys. That is correct. So as you can see right here, the long-awaited feature, PTFS finally added animated gear. That is just really incredible if you ask me, guys. So I'm going to level off right here. So to explain this feature, guys, the 767 is the most perfect example of this, because as you can see, it does have the doors as well. Now, do keep in mind though, so this obviously only applies to aircraft that actually do have animated gear in real life. Like, for aircraft that have fixed gear, obviously they're not going to, you know, be animated and stuff. It's just going to be how it is. But more specifically with other aircraft, because other aircraft do have animated gear. But the thing is, the 767, what makes it unique is because it has the doors, but for the other aircraft, basically the way it works is that the gear is, it just like, retracts and like deploys, but it just fades in the plane. Other airliners don't have the landing gear doors, but on future remodels, they will get the doors when that time comes. So this is the 767 is the perfect example here, since this is the most recent remodel of this feature. So I'll go ahead and provide an example to show you what it looks like when it's not the landing gear doors. so I have the A330 right here, so this is an example. So as you can see, so there's no doors on this aircraft. The gear just goes in like so. That's because this one was remodeled like a while ago already, so it doesn't have like the doors, but like from a distance it's not really noticeable, so I mean it's understandable. I mean, the most important part is that we have animated gear. Like, that's just phenomenal. Like, look at the nose gear too, guys. It looks very, very nice. And there's the main gear over here. Oh yeah, the A330. Oh my god, look how the main gear tilts, guys. Oh yeah, the classic butter machine. That's why I love the A330. It's one of my favorite planes. So with the nose gear right here. Oh yeah, so as you can see right there, guys, let me wait for the main gear to retract real quick, because this is exactly what I'm saying right here. So I'm gonna lower it again. So watch closely. You see like those little things right there, guys? Like, that's what I'm saying. So basically those like fade in and out and stuff, which honestly, it's pretty good in my opinion. It still is pretty good. I mean, it's not really noticeable. It doesn't actually, like, you know, animate. It's not like animated, but like the fact that it fades in, that's pretty impressive. So it makes it, from a distance, it just makes it look like it's, you know, just doing it normal, if that makes sense. So that's what I really love about this update, guys. Orange was able to make that very nice, and he was able to be creative with it right there. So yeah, but that's with the A330 right here. So yeah, well, anyways, guys, I think that will conclude it for this update here. I don't really have anything much else to say, but wow, PTFS, just most goated update ever, guys. I don't know if you all agree with me, but this has got to be the most goated PTFS update ever. This is a game changer. This is going to be good for role plays and stuff. And yeah, so that's that right there. But it's really nice, guys. Very happy about it. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more content and stuff. And for those of you who are on summer break, I hope you guys have a good summer. Alright, with that being said, most importantly, playing on, peace out. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Alright, see ya, guys. Goodbye.